Good evening. First tonight, more than 1,000 Londoners have been left out of pocket by a solar panel company, Green Energy Together. The company was, until recently, on the Mayor's approved list of solar installation companies. Some customers have said they've paid thousands of pounds on deposit for solar panels that have never actually been installed. Well, the company has now been stripped of its accreditation. Luke Hanrahan has our first story tonight. Joining me now is Roger Bisbee, who runs a YouTube channel called Skill Builder, which offers help and advice to homeowners. Hi, Roger. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show. So
Hello.
How common are these kind of rogue trader stories?
Well, very common. And the problem...
Sure that we employ somebody who can do the job properly, who is reputable.
Well,
A look at some of today's other news now. And Downing Street has backed calls from the... Now, do you remember this? A few weeks ago, brown liquid bubbling up at Ruislip Rugby Club after tunnels were bored for HS2. Before that, foam had appeared on the pitch there. Well, now it's happened for a third time with sand, cement and water rising to the surface. Our environment correspondent Tom Edwards has the story. Now, of course, London's visitor numbers plummeted during the pandemic, and the cost of living crisis hasn't helped entice people back to the capital. But how's the tourism sector here faring now? And will the Easter break provide a much-needed boost? And of course, the coronation is just around the corner too. Let's get more on this with Gareth Barlow. Next, the London youth football team caught up in the chaos at Dover over the weekend. Those long delays through passport controls, some coaches waiting through the night, even worse for others, including coach Tom Forrest and his under-13s team, who were heading to Dover for a trip to Amsterdam. But in the end, they gave up, turned around and came back home. Well, Tom joins me now. Tom, welcome to you. Oh, goodness, Hello. What a nightmare. What happened?
It certainly was.
Everyone was, yeah.
That's the worst case scenario, isn't it? Well, not quite. But Tom, how did it feel then? Lots more to come, including a COVID garden. 100,000 people in the UK lost their lives to COVID since its outbreak in 2020. Every heart on the COVID wall next to the Thames, remembering a loved one. There are calls to make that a permanent memorial. And today in Newham, a garden was opened to remember residents there who lost their lives to the disease. Aisha Buksh went along. Football now, and Chelsea interim head coach Bruno Salter says it has been a difficult 24 hours following Graham Potter's sacking. Potter was dismissed yesterday after a 2-0 home defeat to Aston Villa saw Chelsea drop into the bottom half of the Premier League, despite their record-breaking transfer spend this season. Matt Graveling sent this report from Chelsea's training ground in Cobham. Graveling there. Now to what's been described as Britain's tiniest railway station. It's not for commuters, it is actually for bugs. Well, you can find it at London Blackfriars. Luxmi is there and can explain all. Luxmi, I hope you're a fan of creepy crawlies. Luxmi, can you hear me? Tell us. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hello, Samantha. Yes, the lesser spotted sunshine.
Now, a reminder of our top story today. A man has been jailed for at least 42 years for the murder